Ever stopped and wondered, what virtues could celestial beings like angels possess? It's a fascinating inquiry, isn't it? As we navigate our own human experiences, we often find ourselves intrigued by these heavenly entities, their virtues, and the roles they play in the grand cosmic scheme. The concept of angelic virtues is not merely a topic of theological debate. It is a reflection of divine principles that can provide us with profound insights into our own moral compass and spiritual journey. These virtues, as depicted in the Holy Bible, serve as guiding lights illuminating the pathway towards greater understanding, harmony, and connection with the divine. Why discuss this, you might ask? Because exploring these virtues can help us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place within the universe. It's like opening a window into the divine, offering us a glimpse of the celestial harmony that exists beyond our earthly realm. So let's dive into the heart of the matter, the virtues of angels as depicted in the Holy Bible. Firstly, we explore the virtue of obedience. It's a fundamental quality that angels exhibit. This virtue is not just about following orders, it's about a deep, unshakable commitment to the divine will, a willingness to serve without question or hesitation. It's an integral part of the angelic character, woven into the very fabric of their existence. Let's delve into the Bible, specifically the book of Hebrews, chapter 1, verse 14. Here, angels are referred to as ministering spirits sent to serve. This verse provides a profound insight into the nature of angels and their relationship with God. They are not merely divine beings with extraordinary powers, but humble servants of God, committed to carrying out His divine will. The phrase ministering spirits sent to serve paints a vivid picture. It suggests a sense of purpose, a mission ordained by God Himself. Angels are entrusted with this mission, and they fulfill it with unwavering dedication and obedience. They do not question or deviate from their path. They follow God's commandments to the letter. This obedience is not forced or begrudging, but a natural extension of their divine nature. Moreover, the virtue of obedience is not just about the act of obeying, but also about the attitude with which it is carried out. Angels serve with joy and humility, embodying the spirit of service. They do not seek praise or recognition for their deeds. Their satisfaction comes from the act of serving itself. This selfless obedience is a testament to their deep love and reverence for God. This virtue of obedience, therefore, is not merely a rule to follow, but a way of life, a guiding principle that shapes their existence. It is an essential part of their identity, a defining characteristic that sets them apart. Obedience, thus, emerges as a key virtue of angels, serving as a beacon to guide us humans. It invites us to reflect on our own lives and actions, challenging us to embody this virtue in our daily lives. After all, if angels with their extraordinary powers can be humble and obedient servants, then surely we too can strive to live by this virtue. Next, we delve into the virtue of purity, a trait that angels epitomize. Purity is inherently tied to the divine, and it's a virtue that angels exemplify in their actions and their very essence. It's a quality that transcends superficial cleanliness or innocence. It's about being free from moral wrong, about being unadulterated in thought, word, and deed. In the Bible, Matthew 25:31 speaks of angels as holy ones. This reference is far from accidental. The term holy in its original context signifies being set apart, being different from the ordinary. And this is precisely what angels are, beings of purity, set apart from the rest. This verse underscores the purity of angels, highlighting their holy nature. They are untouched by earthly corruption, unblemished by the stains of sin that so often mar the human experience. They remain in a state of perpetual purity, a testament to their divine origin and purpose. Purity, in the angelic sense, is not just about absence. It's not merely about what they are not, sinful, corrupt, or flawed. Instead, it's about what they are, holy, righteous, and pure. Their purity is an intrinsic part of their identity. It's a positive, active trait that characterizes their actions, their motivations, and their very existence. This angelic virtue of purity doesn't just serve to set angels apart, it also serves as a beacon, a guiding light for us. It is a call to cleanse our hearts, to strive for that same state of purity in our lives. To be pure in heart is to see the world not through the lens of self-interest or deception, but through the lens of truth, love, and righteousness. In this light, the virtue of purity embodied by angels is not just an attribute, it's an aspiration. It's a standard of moral and spiritual excellence that we too can strive to attain. It's an invitation to rise above our limitations, to transcend our flaws, and to reach for that divine ideal of purity. Purity therefore stands as a monumental virtue of angels, inspiring us to cleanse our hearts. Now, we turn our attention to the virtue of love, a characteristic intrinsic to angels. The virtue of love is a profound aspect of angelic nature, and it's beautifully exemplified in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 15, verse 10. This passage tells us that there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents. This verse reveals the depth of the angels' love for humanity. Their joy isn't just about the restoration of a soul to the kingdom of God, but also about the redemption of a human being, a reflection of divine image. Imagine for a moment the depth of this love. It's not a passive affection, but an active rejoicing. The angels, these celestial beings who serve as messengers of God, experience joy when we, with our flaws and imperfections, turn toward righteousness. This isn't a distant, detached love, but one that is intimately involved with our journey, cheering us on as we strive for better, for holiness. This love is not self-seeking, but seeks the good of the other. It is patient, kind, and forgiving. It is a love that is willing to rejoice in our victories, no matter how small they might seem. This is the love that angels embody. Their love is a reflection of God's love for us, as they are His messengers. It's a love that is unconditional, unending, and perfect. It's a love that doesn't keep a record of wrongs but rejoices with the truth. It's a love that always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. The angels' love for humanity is a model for us to follow. It encourages us to love others with the same intensity, the same patience, the same kindness. It's a call to action, urging us to embrace compassion and forgiveness, to rejoice in the goodness of others, and to love without reservation or condition. Love, hence, is a pivotal angelic virtue, urging us to embrace compassion and forgiveness. Finally, we contemplate the virtue of wisdom, a quality angels possess in abundance. Wisdom, in its most basic form, is the ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, understanding, and insight. It's about discerning what is true and just. And when we speak of wisdom in the angelic context, we're talking about an incredible depth of wisdom that surpasses human understanding. Let's illuminate this with a reference from the Bible, specifically 2 Samuel chapter 14 verse 20. Here it said, "To bring about this change of affairs, your servant Joab has done this thing. But my Lord is wise, like the wisdom of the angel of God, to know everything that is in the earth." This verse paints a vivid image of the wisdom of angels, suggesting that they know all things on earth. But what does this mean exactly? It means that angels, as agents of God, are privy to the divine wisdom that encompasses all things. Their wisdom isn't confined to earthly matters, but extends to the divine and spiritual realms. They see the bigger picture, understanding the intricate weave of the universe, and the divine plan at play. This wisdom isn't just about knowing, though. It's also about acting with insight and understanding. Angels use their wisdom to guide and protect, to deliver messages from God, and to serve as His emissaries. Their wisdom allows them to navigate the complexities of the spiritual and earthly realms, and to fulfill their divine duties with grace and finesse. So when we think of angelic wisdom, it's not just about intelligence or knowledge. It's about understanding the divine plan, discerning truth from falsehood, and acting with insight and compassion. It's a wisdom that's deeply intertwined with love, purity, and obedience. The other virtues we've discussed. Wisdom, therefore, is a cardinal virtue of angels, encouraging us to seek knowledge and understanding. It nudges us toward a path of enlightenment, where we strive to comprehend the world around us, the spiritual realm, and our place within it all. It's a virtue that inspires us to live with insight, compassion, and a deep reverence for the divine. As we draw this discussion to a close, let's recap the angelic virtues we've explored. We delved into the virtue of obedience, reflecting the unwavering submission of angels to the will of God, embodying a commitment to follow divine directives without question. Next, we explored purity, a virtue that encapsulates the immaculate nature of angels, free from any form of moral corruption. This highlights their role as paragons of ethical and moral integrity. Love, the third virtue, signifies the boundless compassion and devotion angels hold for God's creation, embodying selfless service and unconditional love. Finally, we examined wisdom, the virtue that reveals the profound understanding angels possess of God's will and the universe, symbolizing their role as divine messengers. These virtues of angels, as depicted in the Bible, provide a moral compass, guiding us towards a path of righteousness. Thank you for lending your time to this enlightening journey. This is Prophet OG Adewusi, signing off.